Today we're doing board games. Without further ado, let's get started with Jenga. It's a classic game, and it's fun for a little, but it doesn't take long to get bored of C tier. Guess Who? A fun but simple classic. Guess Who? Is a solid, easy-to-learn board game that has stood the test of time. It's a quick, light-hearted deduction game where two players take turns asking yes or no questions to eliminate suspects and figure out their opponent's mystery character. The concept is simple but effective, making it a great pick for casual gaming sessions or family game nights. Easy to learn, the rules are straightforward, making it accessible for kids and casual players. Rounds last about 5 to 10 minutes, making it great for short bursts of fun. Asking strategic questions to narrow down options can be satisfying. Guess Who? Is a solid B-tier game, good for kids, nostalgic for adults, and enjoyable in short bursts. However, its simplicity and repetitive nature keep it from being a top-tier classic. Uno, the king of card games, S-tier. Few games have the universal appeal, chaotic energy, and sheer replayability of Uno. Whether you're playing with family, friends, or absolute strangers, Uno is guaranteed to bring out rivalry and maybe even a little bit of betrayal. Easy to learn, hard to master, the rules are simple, but the strategy of when to play certain cards, or when to be ruthless, adds depth. Endless replayability. No two games are the same, thanks to the luck of the draw and player interactions. The perfect mix of strategy and chaos. Just when you think you're about to win, someone drops a draw 4 and ruins your life. Uno is the ultimate casual card game, fast, fun, and full of surprises. Whether you're playing a quick round or an all-night battle, it never gets old. It's an easy S-tier game that belongs in every collection. Scramble. D-tier. Probably a hot take, but I think it's kind of boring, especially late game. I don't find the concept appealing at all. Hangman. A weird but good game. C-tier. It's simple but still fun if you are bored. It does get annoying when someone claims something's a word that is clearly not. Snakes and ladders. I'll put this and Candyland in the same section since they both have good themes but are entirely luck-based. Like zero strategy, just chance. C-tier. Clue. A timeless mystery game with just the right amount of strategy. A-tier. Clue is one of the best classic board games, blending mystery, deduction, and light strategy in a way that keeps players engaged from start to finish. If you enjoy solving puzzles, tracking information, and outsmarting your opponents, Clue is an absolute must-play. Engaging deduction gameplay, piecing together clues and making strategic accusations keeps every game interesting. Great replay value. Different combinations of suspects, weapons, and rooms mean no two games are exactly the same. Perfect balance of luck and skill. While dice rolls add some randomness, smart note-taking and deduction are what really determine the winner. Classic whodunit theme. The murder mystery setup is timeless, making it a fun experience for players of all ages. Clue is an A-tier classic, challenging, immersive, and always fun to revisit. It may not have the chaotic, casual appeal of an S-tier party game like Uno, but for those who love mystery and deduction, it's nearly perfect. The Game of Life is a classic board game that takes players on a roller coaster ride through major life events: college, career, marriage, kids, and retirement. It blends luck, strategy, and humor in a way that makes each playthrough entertaining, even if it doesn't always feel fair. Engaging and thematic, the game captures the ups and downs of life in a lighthearted, fun way. High replay value. Different career and life choices make each game feel fresh. Balanced luck and strategy. While the spinner and card draws add randomness, choosing the right paths and investments can make a difference. Great for families and casual players. The simple mechanics make it easy for kids to play, but there's still enough depth for adults to enjoy. It does feel very unrealistic a lot, though, and takes a long time to set up. The Game of Life is an A-tier classic, fun, unpredictable, and full of memorable moments. It may not have deep strategy or perfect balance, but its charm and replayability make it a staple of family game nights. Cards Against Humanity, a hilariously unfiltered party game, A-tier. Cards Against Humanity is one of the most iconic party games ever made, delivering endless laughs, shocking moments, and sometimes a bit of secondhand embarrassment. It's essentially apples to apples, but with a dark, often inappropriate twist that makes it perfect for adult gatherings. Hilarious and unpredictable, the ridiculous card combinations lead to some of the funniest moments in any game. Simple and accessible, no complex rules, just read, pick, and laugh. Perfect for the right crowd. With the right group, it's one of the best social games out there. Heavily dependent on players, if the group isn't into dark humor, the game falls flat. Jokes can get repetitive after a while. Certain cards lose their shock value. Cards Against Humanity is an A-tier party game. Hilarious, chaotic, and perfect for the right audience. While it's not as universally appealing as some party games, when it hits, it really hits. The worst-case scenario card game, Chaos, Laughter, and Disaster, A-tier. If you've ever debated whether being chased by a bear is worse than losing your phone, the worst-case scenario card game is the perfect way to put those conversations to the test. It's a fun and unpredictable party game that challenges players to rank bad situations and see who thinks alike. Easy to learn, fun to play, the concept is simple. Rank disasters and match answers with others. No complicated rules or setup. Debates, players will argue over which scenario is truly the worst, leading to some of the funniest discussions. Great for groups, works well as a party game, bringing friends and family together for chaotic fun. I haven't played enough of it to put it in S tier though. The worst-case scenario card game is an A-tier party game, funny, engaging, and filled with absurd discussions. It may not have the universal appeal of games like Uno, but if you love social deduction and chaos, it's a great addition to game night. And that's the list. And what's your favorite board game or card game?